Alright, chat, this is gonna be a second channel video. Tectone just uploaded a video called Cenat, so I'm kinda curious. Well, this was 2 days ago. I'm kinda curious what he said in it.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Y'all remember when those terms weren't offensive? What a crazy time period 2026 is.
Is boys and girls offensive? What?
Welcome back to this strange corner of the internet on YouTube. In case you're not familiar with me, my name is Tectone, Jonathan Techless, and today we will be talking about Cenat. It appears Cenat has found himself in some hot water and he doesn't even know how to swim. Very strange. Shout out to you, WestJet. Very strange time we found ourselves in. Now, during my leave of absence...
I just got the joke, bro. Fuck.
Things that I do besides...
Also, before we move on...
Oh, Your Highness, I'm sure it's not that noticeable.
GM have a large amount of sex, but I do a lot of tweeting on Elon Musk's social media platform, Twitter. And Cenat, in case you don't know, is a streamer that I've been very critical of due to the fact that, well, when you hold that much influence and power over the streaming space, it's very important to keep those things in check and kind of talk about what works and what doesn't, and pros and cons, people who are in the power in these ecosystems that affect me, you, and much more. Like, so for example, the way that I affect the ecosystem is I encourage a lot of children to gamble. And the way Cenat encourages or influences the streaming space is he gets streamers to learn that the more you say the N-word, the funnier you become. Now, I want to make this very clear. I don't make these videos to garner new viewers. I'll be real. I'm not going to get any new viewers talking about Cenat because I'm not black. And that's okay. But we're here to talk about Kai. If you know me...
What did he mean by that? What? Chat, subscribe.
My opinion on Kai is very neutral. I think the guy is funny. I think, you know, I think he's got a good heart. I just think the guy's a little bit ignorant. And that's okay. We all are. I mean, you got to understand, this is a guy who started streaming when he was 19, and now he's the prime age of 24. A lot of people assume...
Damn, he's old as shit! Said the 24-year-old.
A little bit older, but no, Kai, he's a kid. Speed, he's a kid. You know, a lot of these streamers that we all watch, that we all enjoy.
No, I find it so funny when people are like, oh, you're a fucking unk, bro. You're unk. Hang it up. It's time to give up. Bro, they're the same age as me. Shut the fuck up.
Well, some people enjoy, or they're youngins. You know, you got somebody like me. I'm 30 fucking 2. You got people like Valkyrie. That motherfucker is 34 years
that
old.
Motherfucker.
Still no family. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh my gosh.
So I've been watching too much WestJet. Sorry about that. You can be whatever age you want. You go, girl. That being said, my God, if I was a 34-year-old woman and my family wasn't started yet, I'd be freaking the fuck out. That's just me, though. You don't got to live your life by my rules. I'm just saying, me, as a 32-year-old man, I'm like, God damn, bro, where the fuck is my kid? You know, like, but I can have a kid till I'm like 50, 60. But damn, bro, those eggs are going to be drying up, not just for her, but for women in general. What a stressful life that must be. Anyways, Cenat earned somewhere between 5 and 8 million. Is that not a number that just you want to puke from? Minimum.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's gotta be minimum, because there's no way that's it. Not that that's not a lot of money, but for someone of his status, that's not a lot of money.
Minimum off of a Mafiathon 3.
Just for that. Yeah, that makes sense.
On 3, well, that's where streamers do mediocre content for a prolonged period of time, and viewers pay oodles of cash for it. Yes, the old subathon, and I know a lot about a subathon as well. I have a great car clip from one of my subathons. Oh man, standing on business. I mean everything I say in that clip. Great clip. Great clip. Regardless, he made $6 to $8 million, and then he did from streaming. The last time he was live was 3 months ago. And I'm sure Rakai and Raging Boy and the W community and the AMP squad are lost without him. But I want to get down to some serious shit right here. Enough shit talk, enough immaturity, enough memes. I want to talk about this pretty damn seriously. Cenat put out a video called I Quit. And in this video, I Quit, he's obviously baiting the title because he wants attention. He does. I mean,
oh yeah, he made that very clear in the first like 20 seconds of the video. I quit overthinking about things. Like, that's what he said.
Streamer. He was groomed by this platform, and his brain is now wired to needing attention all the fucking time. And a lot of streamers are like this. Mizkif is also another streamer like this, where he became so obsessed with himself, so obsessed with the culture, so obsessed.
You know, I've been thinking the same thing, because, like, Kai goes, I'm making a secret channel. I'm going to tell everybody about it. And then I'm going to continue posting on my secret channel that not very many people know about. But now I'm going to make a video on my main channel and my live channel promoting my secret channel and still calling it a secret. It's a secret channel? Because now, like, the majority of the population knows about it now. Anyone who knows you knows about your secret channel and is subscribing to it now. So what?
The clicks, the community, the laughs, the instant reaction, the instant gratification.
It's not a secret channel.
It kind of led him towards his own demise. And regardless of what my opinion is on Mizkif, I wish earlier in his career, I wish earlier in his life, he could have gained some introspective on the path he was headed down and perhaps corrected his course before it led him to where he is today, which is unfortunate. You know, I mean, I don't like wishing misfortune upon anybody, but it would be nice if people could realize their errors before they happen. And Cenat put out a video called I Quit. Now, a lot of people are shitting on him. And don't get me wrong, I shit him on a little bit too. He had this whole schizoing the fuck out because he watched like 10 episodes of Naruto, and he was like, oh my God, can you believe the animes? It talks about deep, meaningful shit. I thought it was all for pedophiles. He didn't say it like that, but a lot of...
I wouldn't be surprised if that is what he was thinking, though. Because, like, mainstream media seems to think about it like that. They've changed recently, a lot of mainstream media, but a lot of people are like, you're watching cartoons as a grown-ass man? What the fuck is wrong with you?
People are starting to get up on the old anime is good type of thing, which is like, damn. I remember when I was a kid.
I've known anime was good since like 7, so yeah.
And even like 2 years ago, bro, I always been getting shit on for watching anime and playing gacha games, but now it's becoming cool. It's like, fuck me, bro. I've been getting on shit for 17 years for just liking anime. This must be how black people feel. Like, people...
Alright, bro, why does he keep making these jokes? They're not that funny.
For just existing, bro. Like, just let me watch anime in peace. Anyways, although in 2026, I think white people are getting the most shit on the internet, but that's besides the point.
Okay, watching Tectone, these are the things that I didn't miss. Is the fucking race baiting stuff. It pisses me off every time.
Cenat is a guy who put out a video called I Quit. And in this video, he says how he's going to stop overthinking, how he's going to work on bettering himself. And a lot of people were shitting on him for this. And I am in the firm belief that any person who is in the process of bettering themselves, you are retarded if you are trying to hate on a man.
I thought he was gonna say if they were trying to better themselves. I'm like, wait, what? What do you? What? No, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. What? What? But that's what I thought he was gonna say.
Trying to make the most of his life. If you are hating on a man who is trying to do the right thing, if you are hating a man who's truly trying to work on himself. Frogan.
They're just hating either because they really want to make sure that he stays gone. What the fuck is that? They want to make sure that he stays gone or that he comes back. To pressure him into like, bro, you can't do anything good in life except for streaming. That's what people are like trying to say on the internet. I've seen it. It's crazy. It's like, if he wants to try new things, he's his own person. I get he has an audience to cater to, but at the end of the day, he's a human being. He can do what he wants.
Is a fat, ugly piece of shit.
Just because y'all are parasocial doesn't mean he gives a fuck what you think about him.
I will shit on her daily. But if her fat ass were to ever make it for the gym, I would be the first person to give her a round of applause.
Yeah.
My buddy Shinya.
Base?
Base?
Was 400 plus pounds. And the
I remember
moment he
this.
got into the gym, nothing but love, nothing but support. Now, I shit on him a lot for being a fat fuck because it's important. The reason why I got into the gym, this isn't how it works for everybody, but I got into the gym because I got shit on so hard for being fat. I was like, fuck it, man, I gotta lose some weight. It was the best decision I ever made.
Bro, you gotta stop drinking.
Taking this break is also one of the best decisions I've ever made. I'm able to recollect my thoughts, recalibrate where I want to be, and formulate a game plan on where I want to go and how I'm going to fucking do it. A lot of that has involved a lot of meditation. A lot of that has involved a lot of gymming, and a lot of that has involved a lot of reading. You know,
Did he say gymming?
that has involved a lot of gymming, and a lot of that.
Gymming? My brother. I've never once heard anyone in my life call it gymming. Not once. Shout out to
That
you.
has involved a lot of reading. You know, Cenat put out a little video where he said he too has started reading, and he made a second channel called Kai's Mind, where he was reading books, and when he didn't,
Bro, nah. I've seen this. When people were clowning on him for not knowing words and then going and looking them up. What the fuck are you doing with your life? You're gonna hate on someone for not knowing a big word? Like, granted, I know the words. But if somebody's trying to make their life better and become more educated as an adult, and they want to, like, focus more on their mind and getting better as a human being, at being a human being, why are you hating on that? And the fact that he's looking it up to find what the words are and people think that's cringe. What the fuck is wrong with your brain? Like, that's what your brain must sound like.
word, he would Google it, and people would shit on him because, like, oh, bro, are you so fucking dumb? You don't even know these words, motherfucker. This ain't math. If you understand that 2 + 2 = 4, then you can probably understand that 3 + 3 = 6, or maybe even 4 + 4 = 8. Because when you learn a foundation of math, it gives you the fundamentals to understand things that you were not taught. However, in this world, new words are being made constantly. One of the words he didn't know was spontaneity. That is absolutely okay. That's fine. It's not a word.
Yeah. And it's not absolutely obvious that it's just a different form of the word spontaneously or spontaneous. But Yeah, it's just a different form of that word, but it's not immediately obvious.
That's regularly used in this language. How the fuck am I supposed to know what lit means? How the fuck am I supposed to know what these gay dudes at Starbucks are saying when they say, yes, girl, slay? What the fuck does that mean? Does that mean you want a girl to go kill somebody? No, it means like, yes, girl, good for you. You can't know words if you've never heard them, and I'll be real, when your entire gimmick is just spamming W and L in the chat and saying
Yeah.
the N-word, I'm not really surprised when someone doesn't know what spontaneity means, or one of the other words that he didn't fucking know. I didn't really watch too many of the videos, but I just understand the core premise. Kai is a guy where his entire life has been content, instant gratification, and I'll be real, low intellect humor and content. It is. I mean, I'm sorry. And, motivational speeches from random celebrities. He's reading a book called, I believe it's called Atomic Habits. And he is going through that and trying to read 20 minutes a day. Good for him.
I need to read that too.
I
need
know
to start
why
reading
anybody
again.
is trying to shit on this man when he realizes he's not where he wants to be. He's not who he wants to be. And now he's taking the steps to be there. You can mock this. You can mock personal growth, or you can join him in this journey. One of the most gratifying things in my life is when I did Camp Canoe, when I was a ugly fat fuck, well, more of an ugly fat fuck. Seeing the other people in my community who also joined me in the gym is one of my favorite things I've ever seen. People who have come up to me in conventions and said, I lost 100 pounds because of your content. I love that.
Yeah.
I do. And I just wanted to say, and I know it's very popular to hate on Kai Cenat. And I know the hate train, brings a lot of gravy. And to be honest, I think there is a lot of things that you could hate on Kai Cenat for. One of those, for example, is where the fuck's that school in Africa? Second of all, the preferential treatment he gets on Twitch. Third of all, being clip-chimped over and over and over again and going at the wrong people.
Yeah.
But now he's trying to fix this. And good for him. So Kai Cenat, I'll let you know. I went out and I got the same book as you, Atomic Habits. And I plan on reading this before I come back to streaming. I'm going to read the entire thing. It's only around 200-300 pages.
Oh, really?
Easy. I can honestly probably crush this in a day. But I really want to absorb it. And I find it very interesting because I like understanding how media and how the content people consume affects.
I think it'd be an interesting stream to just read that out loud. That's perfectly legal. I can do that.
them.
I just don't know how legal it would be to purchase the audiobook and play it on stream.
Love when people watch an anime and it says it means a lot to them because I like to watch that anime.
If I purchase it on Audible, which is owned by Amazon, it should be the same thing as watch partying a movie on Prime. Because that was legal. I don't know if it still is, but it was at one
then
point.
kind of understand, oh, that's why I did that. I understand not a lot of streamers read, so I picked it up today at my local Barnes & Nobles, and I'm going to give it a shot. I'll give my thoughts on it, if it's a good book or not.
I'm going to look this up.
Atomic Habits by James Clear, an easy and proven way to build
Amazon.
good habits and break bad ones. New York Times bestseller. Very excited to read this. I would like to raise you of a great book that I actually love myself, which is Marcus Aurelius Meditations. Great fucking book, whatever version you get, it's amazing. Or you can go online and listen to the audiobook. That's good too. I think Marcus Aurelius is a fucking genius, which I have I ordered a bust of him. I actually have him on Corinthian pillar.
A bust?
Love this guy.
He
Great
ordered a bust of him?
teachings, great words, great wisdom. And it's very impressive that a man
He ordered his
who's
bust?
died,
That's crazy.
long time ago. People are still using his teachings today. I think that's beautiful. I picked up some other books along the way, but reading was one of the best decisions I've ever made. Now, my family has, although I can't really get a clear answer on this, I believe my family has a history of dementia. I can't really get a clear...
Later, I wanna look up some books that I need to read. Like, what are the most popular intellectual books of all time? That's what I want to look up, and I want to buy a bunch of them.
Clear answer because I don't really talk
I'm inspired,
to any member
bro.
of my family anymore besides my brother. And that's okay.
And I will say, I'm very good at reading. I'm not good at focusing on reading, which is probably Kai's in the same boat. That's why he's doing 20 minutes per day. I can't really focus on reading, but once I get into something and I'm very interested in it, I can read forever. That's why like I have so many Star Wars books, is because I love the property. So, I'm going to read the whole fucking thing. Once I buy Star Wars books, they're fiction, so it's not really benefiting me as much other than just like the fact that I'm reading. Um when I buy Star Wars books, I read the whole fucking thing in like 2-3 days. Not the full day, but obviously.
But, you know, I'd rather make sure my brain is going to good use, so reading every now and then is great. But I could make this video longer, but I've been inspired to make another video about pain and how you can use that to your advantage, which I'll probably do that right now. So I'll keep this video short, but I just want to leave it at this. Just fuck off. There's a lot of things that you can shit on Kai for. Don't shit on him for trying to grow himself. I think that'll be great. Now, do I think that Kai is going to be responsible for, or is responsible for making like streaming like a worse place? In my
Kinda,
opinion,
yeah.
I mean,
A little bit.
indirectly. I don't think he meant to do it. But
Yeah, he just made it too big, and now the poor people that are trying to become streamers. I mean, unless you're an anomaly or you're just queso and everyone finds you somehow, then yeah, maybe, but for the average person who doesn't have any reputation or anything, it's almost impossible.
like, I do feel like how streaming culture is now is like actually worse than how it used to be. And the barrier to entry is insane. Like, everybody's doing this content that costs hundreds of thousands of dollars to do and trying to replicate what he does because it worked. But he can't really control that. And he's going to go off to Hollywood anyway, so who cares? We'll see many Kai Cenat wannabes.
No, I hope everyone who does this, like, Hollywood content just goes to Hollywood instead. No, I saw this one lady, I don't know what her name is, but she's a streamer, and she was like, oh yeah, I hopped on streaming because it's the next wave of popular media to do, and I'm just like, so you don't give a fuck about it. You don't give a fuck about it, and you're just using it as a way to farm attention. Alright. Fuck you. Fuck you. You suck. You're a horrible person. That's not what this is supposed to be for.
But I just miss when streaming was about, I like this guy. This is cool. I'm going to listen to him talk and maybe play some video games. And now it's, oh my God, did you see Nicki Minaj shake ass on Jason the Ween stream? Oh my God. That's why they're the best streamer, because they know the most celebrity.
I hate
just
it.
Fucking don't care. I really don't care. Streaming is, to me, and always will be, I like this person. I'd love to hear their opinion.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That's the reason I don't watch Kai, and I don't watch a lot of, like, super famous streamers anymore. And yeah, like, it was cool to see Senna start interacting with more popular people and, like, the big dogs and everything. But I feel like now she's just going the route that everyone else was going and is going. And it's just getting boring.
Maybe I agree, maybe I disagree. I just like hearing people's thoughts, and I enjoy their general vibe while they play the games that I like. That's pretty much all I want in a streamer. I like seeing people I like do the things that I like. But that's it. Regardless, let's let Kai continue on his path to some form of intellectual or spiritual awakening. And I encourage you guys to maybe do your own. Get in the gym, read a book, and drink more water. You know, those 3 things will drastically improve your life. And if you disagree, that's okay. I'm just a bald retard on the internet. Love you guys very much. See y'all soon. Bye-bye.
No, that was a good video. I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty good.
I've noticed something.
I've noticed something too. Anyways, yeah, no, that was really good. I feel like he made some good points. Some of them were you know, the little race baiting stuff, which I'm not really a fan of, but overall, I feel like Tectone has pretty good opinions usually. Like, comment, subscribe.
Let's up those numbers!
Hype the video if you can.
Uh-oh.
I'm out.